what led to the resignation of Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar? Well, the initial opinion was what he stated. He might have resigned due to health reasons. But as the time passed, several theories are being floated on the possible explanation for Vice President's sudden resignation. So the series of developments indicate that there is certainly something mystery behind Vice President's resignation. His term ends in 2027. He has good relations with government so far. He has been speaking like the BJP spokesperson. He has been attacking judiciary. He has been insulting the opposition. And his caustic remarks were sometimes an amusement even for the ruling party. So he was not someone who is hostile to the ruling dispensation. But in fact, the situation went to the extent of opposition moving an impeachment motion against Jagdeep Dhankhar in last December. When will opposition move an impeachment motion? The opposition will move the impeachment motion only when the Vice President is very, very loyal to the ruling party and critical of the opposition or stifling the opposition voice. So that was the relationship between Bharatiya Janata Party and Jagdeep Dhankhar. Though Dhankhar was not from RSS family, he was in Janata Dal, he was in Congress and later joined BJP. As a governor of West Bengal, his role was highly controversial. He was actually working as BJP agent in Calcutta and trying to create all kinds of problems to Mamata Banerjee government. So when such a political loyalist resigns abruptly 2 years before his tenure, certainly it gives rise to a lot of speculation. And around 9:30 last night, Dhankhar resigned and announced his resignation. For 15 hours, the Prime Minister did not tweet. Everybody knows Prime Minister is very active in tweeting. Well, Dhankhar did not resign for political reasons, at least officially. Officially he resigned for health reasons. So when the Vice President of the country resigned for health reasons, obviously the Prime Minister would immediately react, wishing him a speedy recovery. But nothing of that sort happened for 15 hours. Prime Minister has greeted Devendra Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar, the CM and the Deputy CM of Maharashtra on their birthdays. And 15 hours later, he greeted Jagdeep Dhankhar and placed on record his appreciation for the kind of services he has rendered to the country and wished him all the best. So this shows something has seriously gone wrong between the Vice President and the ruling dispensation. So not just the Prime Minister, no BJP leader was forthcoming to comment on the resignation of the Vice President. So now what are the theories? Theory number one is Bihar goes to elections in October. The indication is very clear. As of now, and BJP is telling that we will fight on the leadership of Nitish Kumar. But given the health condition of Nitish Kumar and BJP's penchant for having its own chief minister, there is an every possibility that Nitish Kumar will not be the CM of Bihar. And Prashant Kishore has been repeatedly telling this, that come what may, whoever may win in Bihar, Nitish will not be the next CM. So given that kind of, in fact we have seen in Maharashtra how BJP stood its ground firm, denying the CM post to first Uddhav Thackeray and later to Eknath Shinde. So finally BJP chief minister has come for Maharashtra. So when they don't want to give the CM's chair to JDU, the other possibility is to make someone from JDU the Vice President of India. The present Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Harivamsh Narayan Singh, is a JDU leader. So therefore, there is a speculation that Jagdeep Dhankhar has to make the way for a leader like Harivansh Narayan Singh. But there are serious questions on this theory. The serious questions include, well, in that case, they should rehabilitate Nitish Kumar, not Harivansh Narayan Singh. Bihar elections are in October. They can still wait. Jagdeep Dhankhar need not resign now. He can resign in October or November if he is asked by the BJP leadership to make way to JDU leader. Nothing of that sort has happened. So, in fact, Jagdeep Dhankhar belongs to the influential Jat community who form a key part in the electoral arena across the states like Western Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab and Rajasthan. In fact, that was the reason he was made the vice president, because the vice presidential elections in 2022, Jagdeep Dhankhar candidacy has come to appease the Jat community ahead of elections in the key Jat-dominated states. So therefore, there should be something more to the resignation saga. So the other theory is that there have been irritants between the ruling dispensation and Jagdeep Dhankhar. Especially the clinching point came when Vice President accepted a motion moved by the opposition in Rajya Sabha to impeach Yashwant Verma, the judge in whose house the charred currency notes were found in a very big way. So both the government and the opposition are united in the idea of impeaching the said judge. But the problem is Jagdeep Dhankhar accepted an opposition-sponsored motion. So as a result, the government lost an opportunity to lead the campaign against the corruption in judiciary. So the report suggests that the Union Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal told the Vice President that a similar motion is already in Lok Sabha with 150 MPs signing on it. Still, Jagdeep Dhankhar insisted, citing Law Judges Act, to take up the opposition-sponsored motion. This seemed to have annoyed the Modi government because on a key question of leading the fight against corruption in judiciary, the Vice President's action has given an opportunity to opposition. So this is being considered as the point where the relations between the ruling government and the ruling dispensation and Jagdeep Dhankhar reached a point of no return. So that is another theory. And as a result of these kind of differences, yesterday when Business Advisory Committee meeting was called for at 4:30 p.m., both J.P. Nadda, the leader of the House, who is the leader of the NDA in Rajya Sabha, and Kiran Rijiju, the Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister, did not attend the meeting. And the sources tell that the Vice President was not even informed of that. So subsequently, via J.P. Nadda gave a clarification that they have informed the Vice President, and due to very important parliamentary work, they could not attend the meeting. But Jagdeep Dhankhar, if he has really resigned for health reasons, he has not displayed any signs yesterday. He came to the first day of the Rajya Sabha session yesterday. He presided over the first day of the Rajya Sabha session. He was actively participating in the proceedings, and suddenly by the late in the evening, he announced his resignation. So there was not even an inkling, there not even any indication. So this clearly shows that the Vice President incurred the wrath of the Modi government. There are even reports to the effect that the government was mulling the idea of bringing a no-confidence motion against the Jagdeep Dhankhar. If that is true, then it would be a very big dishonor to him, because the opposition has already moved an impeachment motion in December itself. So to avoid that situation, Jagdeep Dhankhar has given his resignation. So these are the theories that are being floated, but certainly one thing is true. He has not resigned on health grounds as all of us thought at the beginning. So there is certainly political reasons behind it. Well, the ruling party wants us to believe that he was annoyed by the opposition's continuous tirade against him. Well, that was not new. There has been the situation for the last 3 years. He knows very well that the impeachment motion will not be passed. So he has been very, very bitter in his approach to opposition. So opposition is certainly not the reason for annoyance of Jagdeep Dhankhar. It seems very clearly that the ruling party did not like him. The very fact that not a single political leader from the ruling BJP tried to even convince him to take back the resignation. Nothing of that sort has happened. President has immediately accepted his resignation, indicating that BJP wanted the Vice President to go.